Hi, I'm Brandon Wong. I just won the Area 51 350 this month. I'm playing Adventure PK with basically the same list that I just used like last weekend to win the Las Vegas Regional, but there's one card difference.
Nice. How are your matchups today?
Pretty good. I mean, I won basically all of my matchups except the finals. Like the last 350 was the same. I won all my matchups except the finals, but this time my team had my back, so I was really glad about that. I mean, the final match I couldn't, like, I went first and I had like a subpar hand, but he just had the stones. I couldn't beat that, but my team had my back this time, so it was nice.
Nice. Let's check it out.
Yeah. So pretty much the same deck as before. I'll go over the pretty fast what it is. 3 boots, the best PK. Don't get it. This is much better than Torn Scales because it's special summon itself and it's a 1-card verdict. This card is insane. 3 Torn Scales. Like I said, I could see myself playing 2 of this because it's not good by itself anymore, but it's still a really solid card. So I have 3 still. 2 Cloak, and here's the 1-card difference right here is this time I did play the 2 gloves. I usually only play 1. Everyone usually only plays 1, but this card, I like this card a lot because this card, if you have a strong hand, it can get Torn Scales to your graveyard, or if you have a weak hand, it can just be your 1-card verdict play still. So I like this card a lot. So I played 2 this time because I want to just have like a higher chance of seeing like one of these when I really need to just have like 1 monster. You know, sometimes I'll break with no monsters, so I had 1 more. Adventure Engine, just the standard. 1 Griffin, 3 Water Enchanters, everyone's playing it, everyone's good. And then the 2 Destiny Heroes. And now hand traps, I have 2 Ash, 2 Ogre, and this time only 1 Nibiru. This is one of the other different cards that I have, is I moved one of my Nibirus to the side this time because these 2 are a little stronger than Nibiru because they are self-sufficient. Nibiru needs a combo to work, so I just have one of this in my main deck and like I have the other ones on the side if it's going to be like a good situation for it, you know? So that was like the other difference in the main deck. And then the other hand drops I play is 1 Lancia, 1 Bell, 1 Imperm, and 1 Valor, because I play Crossout in this deck. Crossout's really good. Now spells, my last going second card is 3 drop. So I'm down 1 going second card. I know I have 12 in total, but it's still a really good number of cards for a 44 card main deck. I'm still playing 44 by the way, same main deck count. And then 3 Rights, 1 Faithful, 1 Draco Back. Everyone's playing it. Foolish Bell, Rhoda, Staples. As I mentioned, I'm playing Crossout. I play 2 Crossout and 1 Called By. These cards are really strong because all the stuff that's not your engine should be devoted to hand trapping your opponent and winning the hand trap war, because that's how you win in Yu-Gi-Oh! So I really love this card. Like since this card came out, I've been playing in like everything. And then 2 Destiny, and that's my last spell. Traps, just the 3 Blade and the 1 Brigandine. I do not play the Wings. I do not play the Greaves. None of those are brick cards. I don't need them. I'm just trying to see the best possible starting hands that I can with this deck when I go first, because if I'm going first, I should be in a really good position anyways. I don't need those cards if I'm gonna like still have a strong hand without them, you know, in my deck to risk drawing second. And then I extra deck these Almiraj, Link Spider, Verte, DPE, MVP. Having all these is mandatory. You have to make sure that you have a 1-card combo, you know, that's really strong. And then Dark Charmer and Dogda. I do not play the Scythe, as you guys know from my last deck profile, but this card is still my 15th extra card. It's still pretty decent in the matchups the Scythe that Lancia is really good in, you know? Which most of the matchups the Scythe will be good against, Lancia is good against too, because most of those decks that are like high ceiling decks need to banish stuff, you know? So I still have like about the same value out of that card when I want to use it. And then Unicorn, Access Code, Staple, Zeus, Downerd. As I mentioned before, this is really strong because you can get 1-card Break Sword, banish, and then summon that. That's really good in some matchups. And then And then my core Link monsters, still the same extra deck. Just one of that, everyone plays those. And then I still play this. This didn't come up today, unfortunately. I never had like a good enough hand for it, but it was like the right situation for it either, but this was good. You have to have this because it makes your like mid-strength hand stronger when you can like have 2 levels of these triple back brick with the Destiny Heroes. So side deck, this is the other place that there's 1 change. I have 2 Nibirus here now because I kicked 1 from my main deck back to the side, and then 2 Lancias, 2 Drolls, still the same ratios on that. That's my second and third one, and then there's just 2 of these. And then back row hate cards, the same 3 Twisters, Dusters, Reboot. And then the other difference in my side deck to accommodate my main deck changes was just I played only 2 anti-spell this time. So I was like, this deck, I would say, is a little bit less greedy than my last one because I felt like I didn't need to be greedy to have like really good luck to win today. You know, it was like compared to a regional, you have to be like really lucky to win like 8 rounds, right? But this time I figured I would just take a more solid, stable approach, you know? It's a small difference, but small differences mean everything, you know? That's what I think. So, 2 Dispel and 3 Judgment.
All about percentage.
Yeah. Same 44 cards, just like last time.
All right, man. Well, big congrats on winning today's event. Any shout-outs?
Yeah, shout outs to Area 51 for constantly hosting great tournaments 10 minutes from my house, and shout outs to my team for carrying me in the finals. I'm so glad about that. I didn't expect it, but you never expect to be carried. You know, you do your most all the time. Make sure to make no mistakes. I didn't make any mistakes, so I'm glad about that.
That's what's cool about these team events is that you guys can kind of lean on each other a bit.
Sometimes.
Yep. All right, man. Big congrats and thanks again. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.